You know what? That'll fucking do. That'll work. Well, holy shit. That didn't take forever at all. And I rest assured that definitely looks better on your perspective than it does on mine. God damn it. Okay, what's going to happen is, since the Chucklefucks wanted this done, what I'm gonna do is, I'm going to choose the clan ring, straight up from the start. We're gonna randomly select a bunch of people, and the entire clan ring is going to be responsible for, making all of the decisions. They'll have to put it to a vote or something. I'll only come in a case of a tie. And they can use whatever factors they need in order to make their decisions. If someone needs to leave, just go ahead and say so in the chat. I'll have another person take your place in the clan ring. We'll keep doing this until I get too fucking tired, or we die. Okay. So, I think what we'll do, though, before I determine the clan ring, is we'll have some generic options here. Well, maybe I'll allow everyone to vote through straw poll. How big is the clan ring in this game? Is it 7 people? Okay, it's 7. I tell you what, we're not going to have everyone vote. I'm going to pick the 7 people right now. Still love the music of this game. Okay. Go ahead and, clear the entire list. Chunk recent speakers, put everyone in the chat. Alright, we'll let the list flood up with people a little bit here. I'll give it a minute or two. So, obviously you guys will need to talk if you get populated in my list, if you want an opportunity to be put in the clan ring. Alright! I'll close out of Steam, I'll deal with purchasing those copies later. Alright, and of course, you don't have to be a part of the clan ring if you don't want to be. But if you are, it's going to be a very important position. You're going to have to be prepared to talk regularly and make decisions and shit. Because this is super serious business. Okay. Let's start determining the clan ring. The first member of the clan ring is Z-Hall. Rolled your name again, Z-Hall. You want to be a part of the clan ring, Z-Hall? Alright, it's first member of the clan ring. Hello, Mysosaur. Mysosaur. The Windbin! Would you like to be a part of the clan ring? Alright, hell yeah. Fredzer Z Dello. You've obviously said something in the chat at some point. I don't see what it ever is you wrote. But you must have said something. You around, Fred? Nice. Alright. Fred's gonna be a part of the clan ring then too, I reckon. Fred Zerzadello. We have Thurzathul. Thur! Would you like to be a part of the clan ring? Alright. Boya? Bo Electronic Arts? I've seen you around before, I'm sorry. You know how to pronounce the name. Would you like to be a part of the clan ring? Nah, he doesn't even know, man. We'll go on to the next person. Oh, Bo Wood. Bo Wood, okay. Bo knows. Kentara, I rolled your name again. Would you like to be a part of the clan ring? Okay. And then finally, for great justice. He keeps complaining about rigged as fuck. Well, obviously, I guess you're not allowed to play then for great justice. My cards. Alright. Now, in that case, it is the votes of these 7... Did I pick 8 people by accident? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... No, 7. My vision's just blurry at 5 in the morning. I can't count. Okay, the votes of these 7 people are the ones who matter. They are the clan ring. They will be determining everything we do. Z-Hall, we'll call him Z. He's going to be the clan ring leader. But everyone else, okay. Now that we know that, we're going to have the order in the clan ring go left to right, so if any of these individuals die or get taken off the ring, oh, there you go. We'll fill their spot with someone else. Okay. So, there's our position there. I might try to put in like a notepad list somewhere on this capture. Edit scene. Maybe if that is tiny as fuck. I guess I'll put it up here at the top. And we'll cut that chat shorter. Alright, there you go. That's the clan ring. There once was a time when gods and people walked the earth together. Your clan traces its ancestry back to those times. Your clan history begins when you joined the forces of the storm god Orlanth. Back then, Orlanth was simply one of many upstart, rebellious gods, bent upon conquest of the world. Orlanth's unique contributions at the time were personal honor. And that music is really... It's at such a low volume, and it's still in my head. There we go. Orlanth was simply one of many upstart rebellious gods bent upon conquest of the world. Orlanth's unique contributions at the time were personal honor and a close kinship to the other deities, who seemed to be on the winning side. After many tribulations, adventures, and discoveries, Orlanth proved himself worthy of marrying Ernalda, the Earth Mother. The two of them created the marriage ring and established great harmony in the world through this sacred bonding. Your clan took part in the wedding ceremony. Most clans either whooped with Orlanth or learned a secret from Ernalda. A few clans stood with Elmal, god of horses and the sun, as an honor guard. Clan ring! How did you prepare for the great marriage? Your men and women donned gleaming armor and stood guard with Elmal to protect the celebrants from Orlanth's many enemies. Your men whooped with Orlanth and drank the 8 known drinks, so that their heads would hurt during ceremony. Or your women withdrew with Ernalda and learned a list of names, which they promised not to repeat to the men. Windbin is going with Orlanth. Thurzatul is going with Elmal. Boyo is going with Orlanth. Zeal is going with Elmal. Fred is going with Elmal. I misspelled his name, motherfucker. Kintara is going with Ernalda. For great justice? Orlanth. Well, it looks like we have our first tie. So, you guys can argue it amongst yourselves. If one of you feels like changing your vote, I'll pull out the D6. Oh. Bo changed his vote. We're going with Elmo. Okay, Elmo it is. Orlan's struggle to remake the world was just beginning, and many other gods joined him in it. Orlanth undertook many wars of conquest. Other more peaceful deeds were just as important. Your earliest famous event was the Battle of Extinguished Field, when Orlan's forces defeated those of his worst enemy, Yelm the Bright Emperor. The 100-Day Hunt, when Orlan's brother Odalia tracked the Sky Bear. Jested's Settlement, when Isares the Talking God outwitted foreign deities in a difficult negotiation. The Procession of the Animals, when Yoralda the Cow Mother led the sacred herds into Orlanth's stead. When Barntar, son of Orlanth and Arnalda, harnessed oxen to plow. When Arnalda and her daughters went to the hidden palace and then came back with many secrets. When Lankor Mai, the knowing god, learned how to use the marking bone, which could mark signs of power upon anything. When Pella, the pottery goddess, made the first pot to store grain in. And when Roitina, Lady of Dance, first performed the clan-making dance. Okay, I know the wind bin is going after 2 here. Boia is going after beer? Where was that at? Did I misread that? Yeah. Z-Hall's going after 4. Fred is going after 3. There's going after 4. Knowledge is power. It's by position. 2, the hunt. Oh, actually wants 4, sorry. The procession of the animals, okay. Arnaldo, we must learn the secrets. Well, looks like 4 wins out there in the voting amongst the clan ring. We're going to the procession of the animals when Yoralda the Cow Mother led the sacred herds in the Orlanth stead. Now, a very important option. Orlanth succeeded in remaking the world, and thus began the golden era called the Storm Age. Orlanth's son, Vingit, was a famous warlord during this time. Most of the people in the era were among his followers. Many people who would not have survived joined his tribes. He was a great organizer and helped the many scattered people form into new clans and tribes. Your clan was one of those aided by the king. After you proved yourselves robust and capable of survival, he placed a remnant people under your protection. They were the Nalda Bin, or stick farmers. You had a choice whether to make them into thralls or adopt them as members of your clan. When Ben's got 2, Bowie's got 2, Z-Hall's got 2, Thur's got 1, 4 Great Justice has 2, Kintara has 2, and Fred has 2. And a whopping 6-to-1 vote going to adopt them as family. The foes of the Vingotlings were many. Your people fought hard against them. Which one of them in particular did you fight? Boz Takang, the Troll Lord. Ukar Gra, King of the Basmoli Beastmen. Chinkus Mor, the Elf Warlord. Ugh. Ta-da! The Green, champion of the Flatland called Prax. Farah Linthor, Salty Lord of the Sea. And Vezvena, son of Valind, Warlord of the Ice Tribe. Let's see, Thurs is going after 5. Kill the elves. Elves. The Wind Bin said 3. Vezvena, 6. Just a suggestion, have the clan vote in a separate chat like this using the clan ring. That's possible as well, gainer streams, them having an entirely separate chat, but I think this works too. I can keep track of this shit. And Bo said 5. It looks like Chinkus Mor, the Elf Warlord, has been decided. It's possible that if we do more of these in the future, that we'll make a more advanced chat system, or I'll ask one of you guys to do it. I'll outsource it, gainer streams, but I appreciate it. It might actually be a good idea later. But, you know, we're half-assing it right now. We're doing it live! Maybe they might want to have their own separate chat for how they sort of come and argue about their decisions, though. Hell if I know. The Storm Age ended in disaster when the gods and creatures of chaos came and destroyed nearly anything. Orlanth and his allies. I tell you what, Gainer. I tell you what. That should actually give you the power to post links now, once Twitch actually recognizes you as a moderator. The Storm Age ended in disaster when the gods and creatures of chaos came and destroyed nearly everything. Orlanth and his allies fought hard against them, but chaos almost always won. Catastrophes shook the world, such as the sunfall, the rain of blood, and the terrible laughing tsunami. In this era, many gods died, and many new ones rose to prominence. The darkness got so bad that even Orlanth and his companions had to abandon humans to their own destiny. Only a few deities, either small ones or weak ones, remained at all. The world stagnated and died. Your clan, whatever its previous glory, was diminished to a ragged handful of hardy survivors. H the King was the leader who emerged amid the turmoil of the darkness. The combined efforts of him and his companions helped set the world in order again. He created the laws that we follow to this day. One of the great distinctions which he discerned among his clans was that some of them tended towards either peace or war, while others maintained a balance between these two principles. Which kind was your clan? You're going to have to ask the clan ring whether you can be the drunk. Gander Streams, you should actually be able to post that link again if you were actually interested. There you go. Use hashtag clan ring. Grimith the clan wants to use it. If not, fuck it. Let me take a look at that. Oh yeah, they could use that. Sure. It's up to you guys. You're the clan ring, so it's up to you on whether or not you want to discuss your decisions there or not. I'm not going to show it in the chat. Because obviously I needed to see the decisions here. Also, I guess something I'll do is update my dashboard. Do you have King of Dragon Mask? You do. Hooray! So, balance is fine, but I vote war. Looks like we're going with balance then. I know. Why can't I say hashtag? It's a hashtag, goddammit. Looks like we're going with balanced. It's a hash mark, I know. Come on. Pound sign. No, the pound sign is the little L with the line through it that you bastards use in Great Britain. Octothrope? Finally, the sun rose again, while the rest of society worked to protect itself, find food, or otherwise just survive. The first priests worked to re-establish links with the ancient deities. Thanks to this new harmony between people and deities, the world was slowly improved. Once the awakening process had begun, it got easier and went quicker as the gods helped wake each other up. Who was the first deity which your clan helped to awaken? None? Or we retain worship of our living deity? Elmal, Urux, or Dahlia. You have Ornalda, Orlanth, Isaris, Lankor Mai, Shalana Arroy, or Uralda. A lot of options here, clan ring. Sharp clan ring. That works too. Looks like we got 2 votes in the clan ring for Orlanth. Bo is going with Uralda. Z-Hall's also going with that. You want Orlanth as well. Ronaldo's my goddess. Kintara has fought for Ronaldo this entire time. Alright, well it looks like Orlanth here has won out here. Over Uralda and Odalia and Ronaldo. That's what we're going with, then. Oh, I already changed my dashboard, Kenneth. I updated it for King of Dragon Pass. Okay, so, Orlanth we go. Things have been different since the dawn, 1,300 years ago. Orlanth and the other gods retreated from the world, leaving it to mortals. You can still contact the gods through ritual and sacrifice, or enter their realm by reenacting the great stories about their deeds, which contain great magic. But they no longer walk beside you. When you settled in a new place, you marked this great change in the world by naming your land not after a god, but after a mortal like yourselves. You called it Hjortland, in honor of the king who taught you how to survive during the darkness. Hjort. Hort. Whatever. Another important decision. About 600 years ago, a dragon approached you in either its own form or that of a human with a dragon's soul inside it. The dragons had always been hostile, at the very best, utterly uncaring. Orlanth has always been the dragon slayer. After appropriate debate, you had to choose whether to believe the dragon, to cooperate and learn to do what dragons know, or to refuse the dragon and maintain neutrality, or to actively oppose the dragon's plans. Clan Ring of Seven, what was your attitude towards the dragons? Dragons are cool. Is that a positive reaction then, Kintara? And for great justice? Alright. You got something for us, Fred? Four if they let me ride one. Alright. Looks like positive. We joined into their dragon knowledge. Most of the people who said yes to the dragons moved the Dragon Pass, a land to the north of your home. Hortland. You stayed in Hortland, and it was a good thing too. For a little over 200 years ago, the dragons rose up and ate everyone who lived in Dragon Pass. They ate the Orlanthi along with all the other foolish human dragon friends. For a long time, no humans went to Dragon Pass. Everyone was sure that the dragons would eat them too. Recent events made you think twice about the abandoned land of Dragon Pass. A generation ago, a usurper who called himself the Thero came to the land and started a civil war. Your clan was one which broke into disputes, sometimes violent, about whether to support the Pharaoh or not. In the end, your group of dissidents decided that it would be better to risk the dangers of Dragon Pass than to stay and kill your own kin, which is the greatest sin an Orlanthi can commit. The dissidents, unable to live under the Pharaoh, would move northward to Dragon Pass. People with similar beliefs from the other clans had already made the same decision and settled lands there, so you made a new clan, and made it a balanced clan, just as your ancestors had done, long ago. Now, your new clan made the dangerous trek to Dragon Pass, and selected a place to live. Like the other Orlanthi refugees, you settled in Hviniland, a mountainous area in the southeast quadrant of Dragon Pass. You would call these lands your home, or Tula. Tradition required you to make a formal land claim. So, Clan Ring, how much land are you claiming here? As much as you need? More than you need? Lots more than you need? Or huge tracts of land? Huge tracts of land. Massively huge. Huge tracts of land. 3. Fred says 2. Foxu, the only way you'd be able to post a link is if, you were made into a moderator, which, I tell you what the hell. You'll have to wait for Twitch to recognize you as a moderator, but, that'll be something here. I'm not persuading them well enough with huge tracts of land. What is the downside of claim lots of land? Does it make you a bigger target? Yes. Let's see. We have outstanding votes from... Okay, Z-Hall said 3. Kintara didn't give a vote on the situation, but I'm gonna go... I mean, it looks... a majority here voted for 2, so... Unless you guys sort of like persuading each other and changing your minds here, it looks like 2. Huge tracks. Alright. In that case, more than you need to grow into. Alright. Now, your clan history. To prepare for the marriage of Ronaldo and Orlanth, your men and women stood guard with Elmal. Your clan's earliest famous event was the procession of the animals. You added strangers to your tribe as adopted family. Your ancient enemy was Chinkus Mor, the Elf Warlord. Your clan was a balanced clan. You first awakened Orlanth the Father. I'm gonna go ahead and choose the clan name. Chucklefuck? Chucklefuck. Chucklefuck. There we go. The ancient clan known as Chucklefuck. You had 2 Dwarf dragons with possibly share their knowledge. Let's see here. So, I mean, I don't actually know what difficulty settings or game length we want to set here. Chucklefucks, which you can do. Fucks. The X works better. That's a good suggestion. Let's see. I don't know, Clan Ring. What do you think? Haven't been once long, hard. Only once easy, long. The all once average, short. Fred once average, short. Thur once easy, short. For great justice, once average, short. What are you thinking, Taro? Imagine it's your penis. Okay. Average, short is fine. In that case, we have 4 votes for average, so that'll win, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 votes for short. Okay, Chucklefucks. Average and short, here we go. Quit playing with my fucking volume settings, King of Dragon Pass. I'm gonna go ahead and make a save here. And, call it that. Damn it, King of Dragon Pass, you keep fucking with my volume settings. It's rude. I'll teach you. There we go. That'll be fine. There you go. Fox, who shared that wonderful information. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Last year, we built a clan hall, some steads, and a shrine to Elmal. When we left Hortland, we lost much of our connection with the gods. Other clans we knew back there also sent immigrants to Dragon Pass. We already have friends and enemies in the new clan. It's now time for the annual allocation of our clan magic. Okay, let's see here. I think we're gonna go in order. I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go in order, based on, everyone in the clan right now. We'll start from first to last. Who's on the clan ring. And we're not even gonna replace anyone. We're not gonna replace people, we're just gonna roll this. Z-Hall, you wanna be, I guess we'll just allow you to say, who do you want to be on this clan ring? We won't even decide the magic yet. I guess we can decide the magic first. You can barely hear me? The music is so loud. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What the hell happened, computer? I did? I turned the music volume... I actually lowered my headset volume down to 1. What the fuck? Oh, it must have been because, I had the volume set to be a percentage. So, I got an idea. Here we go. Let's be more intelligent about this, Grimith. And you gotta remember sometimes here. Let's try this. Gotta remember, all these multiple systems weren't designed to work together. Okay. How does this sound? Is this coming across as loud for you guys? Alright. Alright. It's a good thing I looked at the chat. Alright. Gotta keep the volume slider open, it's crazy. Okay. Before we determine clan ring shit then, I guess what we need to discern clan ring is, how to spend a clan magic. What we're gonna do here is, we have 7 points, there's 7 members of the clan ring. What I say we'll do is that we'll give each member of the clan ring 1 point of magic to spend on whatever category they want. We'll start with the top. Z-Hall, what would you like to, okay. Thurza Tool wants to spend his on crops. We'll be fine. We'll do this in a democratic process for the first year. Z-Hall wants to spend his on crops as well. Mine in herds. Wind bins goes in herds. Crops. Bo, you'll have excess there. You can reallocate yours because crops is maxed out at 2 right now. Trade. Okay. Health from Fred. I do not want to... Okay, you don't have to use your magic, it's fine. You can go ahead and save that point. Chase, Kentara then. Do you want to spend your point of magic? Health. Okay. Magic points are spent. Now, what the first thing we might want to do is reorganize the clan ring. That's my suggestion, so that we can all have the characters that you people are gonna be. That's just my suggestion. Now, of course, you guys don't have to fucking listen to me. But you can reorganize the clan rings, you know, properly allocate talented people. Okay. And we can take a look at the statistics and stuff later. Alright, we'll go ahead and reorganize then. Now we'll, obviously, of course, the head, your primary deity is Elmal. And, we need to look through, I suppose the first thing we need to do is, Z-Hall is going to be the clan leader. We need to actually find someone who, Z-Hall can be. It looks like our best leader here. Do we actually have anyone who worships Elmal? I saw a Yermal. Do we have any Elmal? Oh dear. Well, there you go. So Z-Hall wants a trickster as a leader. Z-Hall, you want to be Leica? She doesn't have that much long left to live, in theory. It's up to you, Z-Hall, because you're going to be the clan leader. You were the person who was picked first. You're the first slot. Okay, just take the best leader warrior. Well, the best leader and the best warrior... all these people have very good leadership. So I guess what you can choose from is these first 4 people. You've got an Orlans guy who's 60 years old. You've got Ernalda, Ungarin. You've got Orlkarnth and Jorator that you can be Zihal. They all have very good leadership. She's technically the best leader. I don't know whether you want to be her, though. And they all have good combat. They all have very good leadership. This is important, folks. You know. We're doing, like, team leadership here. Go team. Okay. Third guy it is. Okay. So, Zihal is Oral Karnth. Leader. The Wind Bin. You'll be in the second slot. What would you like to focus on? We've got a ton of people here. We've got these old people. We've got all these old people. Be the best custom man? Alright, I'll do that then. Well, there you go. He's right there in that exact spot. I'm glad we decided that. Jokdisen. It was exactly where he needed to be. Alright, Fred. It's up to you to pick your person here. Who would you like to be? Got animals, bargaining, combat. We don't exactly have great combat people. The best person we have for combat is him. Custom, leadership, magic, and plants. Best plants? Best plants then is... Excellent plants? That's you. Castald. No, you misspelled the name, dumbass. Custom. Plants. Alright, Thurs. You're up next. Currently, Leica's in that position. Who would you like to be, Thurs? Animals? Certainly. We have Renatha here, who's excellent at animals. We have Jostharl here, who's excellent at animals. But slightly poor. And then after that, there's a drop-off. So would you like to be Renatha here, the worshipper of Ronalda, or the worshipper of Barntar? Okay. In that case, we got Bo here. Bo! What's up, Bo? This is pretty serious involvement here. This is all intense and shit. Bo knows. What's up, Bo? What you want? Who is good at diplomacy? The custom stuff? Let's see here. The Wind Bin got Jadison. Your next person is Desrada here, who's very good at custom instead of excellent. Then you have Orlkarnth, who's already on the board. Then you have Leica. You're perfectly fine, Thurs. I was able to read everything you were saying without a problem. Excellent dude guy? Jadison has already been picked by the Wind Bin. Bargainers can also be used for diplomacy, sure, in which case you have all of these old people who haven't been picked. You have so many old people. And this asshat here, Courage. Oh my goodness, look at him. He's such a sleazy looking motherfucker. Oh man, that's terrible. Courage it is. Alright. Courage. Bargaining. Kintara! If you're looking for someone who worships Ornata and is very useful, there's someone on the board already, Renatha, that Thurs pick. There's also the former clan leader, who's not exactly that best at things. We have Inarin, who is very good at magic, and that's not covered yet. Let's see here if there's anyone else. There's Odalia. See, we got animals covered. We got bargaining covered. We don't exactly have combat covered. No combat. We have custom. We have leadership. And we don't have magic. We're missing combat and magic. And obviously, this is, I'll take Inarin. Okay, I gotta find her again. Alright. Which case, that leaves you for Great Justice. Who would you like to be for Great Justice? Obviously, combat's not covered. You could, pick Terrasaran, or you could pick anyone else. Obviously, no one put the Trickster on the clan ring, so you might be tipped at that. Terrasaran. Alright. Oops. Let's not shout that, Grimith. We probably don't need to shout this either. Let's be polite. And not yell at people. This is some serious setup here, folks. Serious fucking setup. I'm not gonna end this stream either. I'll just, like, cut it up later or something. It'll be fine. Okay, that is the clan ring now. If any of these people vanish and die, their respective players will be removed off the clan ring and replaced by someone else. This is stone cold locked in here. And I'll actually go ahead and save the game again. Alright. Let me go ahead and go through all of your options then, of what's possible to do. We've got, just take a look at the basic situations. I'll take a look at this tab of the Chucklefucks. Food situation seems okay. We, apparently have a lot of good situation here. Takes 263 farmers, we can handle another 33 hides. Basic information, expected harvest should okay another year. And then we have a good harvest, depends a little on our actions. We've got some review here. Situation here, our best friends are the Kanthassos and the Harani hate us the most. We've got an alliance with the Kanthassos right next to us. We have two feuds, one with the Brown Boars and one with the Haran. We owe 3 favors. There are many favors due to us. We know many clans. In our tribe, we're not in a tribe. Makes sense, right? Trading partners. We do have 2 of them. One's the Apple Clan and the one's the Red Fox. And we have the treasure, Blacktail the Bull. A really fine bull who sires more calves than normal. Various combat situation here. We have ditches to start off with. We don't have enough warriors to defend ourselves. We should build a watchtower. This is planting season. Taking our farmers on a raid now would be disastrous. Let's raid the hated Brown Boars. That's our current population totals. We have some deities. I don't know how familiar the clan ring is with actually playing this game, so I just want to show them some basic stuff. Going through information, we currently have the Steadfast Blessing from Elmal, which improves our chances while defending. And we have the Rain Blessing from Orlanth, which helps raise our crops. Oh, good Thurs. Good Thurs. You're actually probably more familiar with the game than I am right now. I haven't played in a long time. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And obviously the chat is welcome to suggest ideas to the clan ring, but they're the ones who are responsible for the decisions. So, I guess the situation is, what the hell are we gonna do? Do the clan ring. We have actions, the bird. Or we could just pass. Defenses? Okay. Red ball. Alright, so what sort of defenses am I defending here, clan ring? We got a ramparts, we got a stake perimeter, we have a wooden stockade, we have a stone wall that we can't build, and we have a watchtower. The ramparts cost 50 goods, the stake perimeter costs 40 goods, wooden stockade costs 75, and the watchtower costs 10. What I might do for the hero quest is have the person who's picked pick all of the options. Assuming we even get to a hero quest. Which we might not. So we got 2 for stake perimeter. We got 2 for watchtower. While this idyllic music plays in the background. Stake cherry fool who attacks us. Okay. Stake perimeter. Alright, looks like the majority vote then ends up being on stake perimeter. Okay, we're buying a stake perimeter then. We're fortifying with that. And you can't afford the perimeter, as Kintara points out, absolutely. So, let's go ahead and get that then. Oh! Kangharl, a small stead holder, accuses Urinstan, his neighbor from the Eagle Clan, of moving the boundary stones between their pastures. Urinstan denies this, and complains that Kangharl is trying to use the clan chief to steal from him. I'll go ahead and go through the various options that the characters say down here. Once there was a boundary dispute between Barntar and Elmal, Urimal solved the problem by getting them drunk and then moving all the boundary stones in the valley. It is difficult to say for certain, but something tells me that Kangharl's claim is unjust. Perhaps there is another way for the 2 men to compete. The amount of pasture in question means, you know what, fuck this council. We don't need this council. We have our council right here. That's what we elected these people for, right? Thurs says 4. Z-Hole says 4. The Windbin says 4. Bo says 4. Yes, we elected them, Poogie. Fred says 4. It looks like 4 is pretty fucking settled there, with 5 out of the 7 possible votes. All right, tell them to resolve the dispute by arm wrestling. It is. After an epic day of matches and rematches, the 2 became inseparable friends and ended their dispute. I know, Kintara. Emissary, it's perfectly fine. I didn't elect anyone. The dice decided. So there you go. What a touching story. Okay, we're now in the fire season. You guys want me to go through the various displays for you? What is our concern next? We could tinker around with the land and the crops. We can't tinker around with the crops anymore, actually. It's in fire season now. We could, send an emissary to some clans. We could send a trade mission out. We could do a cattle raid or a regular raid. We could build more fortifications. We could have a feast or gifts. We can build a shrine or temple. We can sacrifice things. We can go on a quest. Blood must be spilt. The Windbin wants to go on a cattle raid. Thurs wants to make sure we have the crafters up. And so does 4 Great Justice. See, Hall wants to make sure there's more craftsmen too. We don't have any thralls. Positive reaction to dragons. Slightly more than the clan needs for land. Okay, crafters. We're going to adjust that up, apparently. I don't see why the crafters think they're too good to raid. Building and maintaining temples requires lots of goods. Our most productive crafters are women toiling at the loom. We can only trade the output of 8 crafters for a reasonable price. We should build a shrine to Asari so we can support more trading partners. We need 327 workers in our fields and pastures. I don't have anything to say right now. How much am I adjusting on this page, then? Bye, cats, lols. You would say at least 15 crafters more? So, like, to 25, then. How do you want me to adjust these boxes, guys? $20? Sawing them in half gives us 30? Too plain, too fancy? So, like... that? Alright. Bye, the Windbin. Yes. The Windbin has retired. We'll definitely put someone else in the clan ring position where Windbin is gone. In which case, I guess this is what we'll keep then. Alright, we'll go ahead and assign right here. No random event happened. Let's go ahead and, random ourselves up a new individual here. The person who will be taking the Windbin's position is... Goes well with cheese. Would you like to take a spot on the King of Dragon Pass clan ring? You don't have to if you don't want to, it's fine. Mwahahaha. Going to take that as a yes. Okay, goes well with cheese. You are responsible for leading the Chucklefucks to victory. You are now Jodison, the custom. Okay, so we did that activity. We reorganized the crafters. What's next? Of course, we have some landsliders we can play around with. We have emissaries that we can send out to various clans. We have 1 alliance, 2 feuds. We owe 3 favors, and we have many favors due. We know quite a few clans. And of course, we don't have a tribe. There's, of course, our 2 trading partners we have, along with our 1 treasure. We have 4 inner weapon things patrolling, 3 outer weapon things patrolling. We have indigenous stake perimeter. Those are the current population values. Let's take some cows, Kintara says. Kintara wants some cows on a cattle raid. We could build shrine, we could... We don't know enough rituals to enlarge a temple, but I could reduce temple size. We couldn't actually do that right now. Well, it is fire. Need more Thanes, then we will cattle raid. We could explore. More Thanes than cattle raid? Is that the will of the council? Alright. So we can get up to 14 things here. You want all of them? Do you want them from promising Carls? You want them from outside the clan? Do you want to offer additional gifts at all? What are we looking at here? It's possible, Fluffy Woofy. Maybe people who were sent out on an expedition are allowed to vote. I was thinking about that. So, from both promising Carls and from outside the clan? Is that serviceable? Is that what we're going with? Alright. Next year, geez, Kintara says. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I know that there's some stream lag and delay. So I wanted to make sure everyone who was on the clan reign was cool with this. Alright. 10 Coral of the Contemplated comes seeking your help with a raid against the Eagles. He reminds you of the alliance between the Contemplated and Chucklefucks, and tells you that the storehouses of Eagles are like a tantalizing fruit, ripe for the picking. Thur says, hell yeah. Let us bleed them dry, for great justice says. Full war party, we must pillage. Let's see, Thur says full. For great justice says full. Z says full. Goes well with cheese says full. Any dissenting opinions among the clan ring? Tokens or offers? Bo has a dissenting opinion. Kintara goes for full war party too. You guys are feel free to talk and argue amongst yourselves if you want to try to persuade the other members of the clan to say no to something. Don't mind me. Full war, whatever. Okay. Looks like we're going for it, then. Thanks to our aid, the Contemplated drove the Eagles from the field. We were pleased with the loot we gained. We're up to 102 goods now. Okay, we're now in Earth season. We have 14 weapon things. I don't know how you guys might want me to allocate these patrols. Our sliders are looking good here. We have 768 cows. We have 1 spare magic. We appeased our ally. We still have our 2 trading partners. 171 footmen. Various amounts of population, 2 sick farmers. Clan move is reserved, the farmers and weapon thanes feel resolved. Use our goods to build more fortifications, goes well with cheese, says. Sirs, says, Earth is harvest time, so shrines. Buy the cheddar, man. For great justice says, feast! I concur with Thur. Shrines? Sacrifice 6 goddamn Marion. Temple thingies? Okay, so, what are we doing here? Who am I sacrificing to if I'm sacrificing to someone? Am I sacrificing to Ronaldo? Okay. Looks like we're going for Ronaldo then. I figured Kintara would like that. Okay, we're sacrificing for mysteries. How much you guys want me to sacrifice? I mean, I can click through the various 20 cat? No, that's small balls walrus. You don't know how to perform any rituals, so we should ask Arnalda. Yes. Yes. There's never guarantee the gods will answer our request, but a sacrifice should be worth at least 7 cows. 2 or 3 times as much would be better. 10 cows. Goes well. Cheese says 10 cows and 10 goods. Kintara says 17 cows. Vergracious says 20 cows. Thur says 30 goods. Fred says 25 cows. We have 768 cows. We can sacrifice up to 50 at once. Alright, so it definitely seems like the clan ring is going to have to do a lot of discussion and debating about that, then, to come to some sort of consensus. I'll mute my microphone. We going with 25 cows or 25 goods? Or 20 cows or 20 goods? And goes well with cheese. Well, I don't have the link up there in my top bar. I deleted it. That's the link to the chat program, and as Z there wrote, it's a hash mark and then clan ring Grimith. Will get you into that little chat program. Gaynor recommended. That's right. Folks should stay out of that unless they're actually in the clan ring, since they can use that to argue with each other. So... 14 of each? Get to the 14, harlot. There. Bye, old dragon. If we're doing it? Okay, we're doing it then. That's the answer. You got the workings of the blessed children religion. Maybe you should have listened to Kintara. Maybe Kintara knows best about how to worship Ronaldo. But I mean, you can increase the fertility of your women. So in that case, it's obviously the second portion of Earth. You got a food stockpile of 893, obviously. 1 spare magic, 14 weapon banes. We still have our 1 alliance. We still have our 2 feuds. We know of all of those individuals, the known clans. We got 2 trading partners, the Blacktail, the Bull Treasure. Our current patrols are set up to look like that. 4 inner, 3 outer, 14 weapon things. We have a ditch and a stake perimeter. Those babies start to get like rabbits and there's no going back. That's right, the clan will get too big and it'll be like, let's split away and take away so many of your resources. And then you'll get upset. You'll flip a table. Thinking of just trying her again? You guys want to sacrifice Ronaldo again? $25 cows? She gives you, like, the fucking, another one of the damn blessings you don't want. You're like, I want blessed crops, goddammit, lady. Okay, if, no one has time for your sass, Calazard. Because I'm not gonna call you Forting Calazard. Alright. Going in, man. Okay. Let's go ahead and, sacrifice 25 cows it is. To learn more mysteries. We learned some of the mysteries of Ronaldo feeds the tribe! Woo! Probably not the desired outcome. Well, how do you start the hero quest? Well, before we go with that, Priests and thanes from the Nari clan come to request the right to adopt Vobala, the young child of Carls Varnartha and Robosart. Robosart! A document written during the First Age says that a great hero of the Knowing God will be born on one day in Dragon Pass, and that she will have a mark upon her forehead, like so. This babe has the same mark upon its forehead. We ask that you allow us to raise the child, as we are uniquely qualified to initiate her into the secrets of Lancor Mai. If we grant the request, they will like us better. Of course, we must grant this request. Varnartha and Robosart will be sad to lose their child, even to a heroic destiny. Be sad to lose their child. We should ask for magic or a gift of knowledge. We should ask for magic or a gift of knowledge, or we should ask for magic for a gift of knowledge. See, Thur says 3. Great Justice says 5. Get fucked. Bo agrees. Knowledge sounds... well, Bo says something else. Goes well with Cheese says 3. Well, the option is, so long as we don't get a gift, I don't care what, 2 or 3. What's the best option, Elders? The Elders themselves... 2 of them... let's see. One of them says allow the adoption. One of them says go ahead and exchange for a gift. 2 say refuse. And 3 say get a gift in exchange. Okay, Fred wants 3. In that case, it looks like 3 here is gonna win out. Unless Kintara has rather a request for knowledge. Oh, actually, Z doesn't care which, so long as it's 2 or 3. And there's more votes for 3 straight up than there are for 2 straight up. So it looks like we're going to grant their request in exchange for a gift of magic. Especially since Z just picked 3. They said that they would be happy to give us magic in return for the baby. Gained 4 magic. The harvest was typical this year. However, the sacred time rituals we performed for our crops had little effect. Okay, we are now in dark. Yeah, I think 4 magic points. Very, 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 very nice game. That was pretty nice. So, a review of the situation. We could change the crops planet sliders if you so wished. You have an 814 food stockpile, 95 goods, 729 cattle. Checking here, of course the alliances and feuds are still the same. Still have the trading partners and the Blacktail the Bold Treasure. Still have the weapon thanes, 14, 4 inner, 3 outer patrolling. A ditch and a stake perimeter. You have 390 people, 324 children, 24 crafters, 324, just 24 crafters. God damn it, Grimith. Watchtower, Thur says. Goes well with Cheese wants to know how it would be to get a trade route going. You've currently got 2 trading partners. You've got Apple, and you've got Red Fox. Fred says Watchtower. Dark is not a time for moving. Traveling in winter is pretty rough. There could be a significant chance that you might lose out on the action completely due to all the snow. Bo says Watchtower as well. We got any other ideas from the council? Watchtower is fine with me, says Z. Watchtower it is, says goes well with cheese. For Great Justice or Kintara have any arguments? Any choke slams they want to deliver? I don't know how much you're haranguing at each other. Build it if you so wish. Kintara is just sitting and waiting for the Ernalda. Alright, we're gonna build a watchtower then. Okay, no random event. Everything's perfectly okay now. You're now onto the second part of Dark. Yes, I've been alive for 6 hours now. You missed a lot of Executive Suite, a giveaway at the Political Machine 2012, and some pretty rough setup, but we're now Chucklefucking King of Dragon Pass. So Z mentioned patrols and private. Do we want to beef her up or outer? I mean, beefing up the inner and outer, if memory serves, doesn't take up any of your actions at all. So if you want to devote more of your weapon things to changing your patrol counts, by all means. And if I'm wrong, well, I tell you what. I'll save the game right here, and if I'm wrong, we'll reload. Okay, so... yeah, it doesn't change it at all. It's currently at 4. You can dedicate your weapon things however you want. If you guys can come to a consensus on that. I mean, you can do like that. I don't know how many of your weapon things you want to use either. You can have it split up evenly. You can have it split up unevenly. It was at 4-3. A very interesting social experiment into which we're engaging. The Chucklefucks take on King of Dragon Pass. 5-5 goes well with cheese, says. 7 and 5 for Great Justice, says. 7-5 says Thurs. This is the War Scream. No shit, Gam. 7 outer and 5 inner, Z says as well. Fred says 7 outer, 7 inner, 5 outer. Bo says what the fuck ever. Am I gonna use this to gain a PhD? Who knows? Maybe you all are playing into my trap. Okay. Well, you guys still have an action to do then. You of course got crops planted that you can play around with as well. Before you actually plant them. You have various clans that you can fuck around with by sending emissaries, even during dark. You can send out trade missions, cattle raids, a regular raid, feast, gifts. You can make another sacrifice. You could build a shrine to Ronaldo for the blessed children. You can try to explore. Yeah, as goes well with cheese says, you can use the downtime to try to sacrifice again, definitely. Pretty happy I haven't dropped a single frame in all this time. What's the deal with starting Hero Quest again? Well, you probably want to invest into some Hero Quest. magic at the start of a year, I would certainly suggest. But beyond that, you can pick it up, send one of your people. I'll click on the button for you. You don't... See, before we can succeed at founding a tribe, we need to perform the making a thing. Let's see what quest you can actually perform. You can perform the Elmal Guards the Stead hero quest. You can perform the Ernalda Feeds the Tribe one. We don't have 7 different deities represented on our clan ring that'll make hero questing harder. There's 2 worshippers of Ernalda, which will make it slightly harder. To maintain our current temples, blah blah blah, the gods always make me nervous. Although we haven't performed a hero quest this year, we didn't make the ritual preparations during sacred time. If you're gonna go on a hero quest that year, putting magic towards it, definitely useful. Questing is the solution to most of our problems. The Blessed Crops ritual is, the best class, rather, blessing, is very useful. Very useful. And it's also very easy to die to hero quests, particularly since you don't have 7 gods represented on the hero ring, the clan ring, and you didn't put any magic towards hero quests in sacred time. You can go for another sacrifice in spite of the heartbreak. What was that blessing that uses the blood of our enemies to nourish our crops? Let's see here. Oh, fuck. Where was it? It's not under Who Mocked. Oh, I forgot her fucking name. Marin Gore? Earthblood. Improves the fertility of our fields when people are killed on them. That's Marin Gore. That is not a good deity. Earthshaker and mother of dinosaurs, she is Ernalda's grim sister. That's who does the blood thing. But of course, you'd actually have to have fights on your turf. We aren't suffering under raids or overmuch yet, as Kantara points out. You guys haven't had a single raid yet. But this is only the first year. Malia is pretty bad, too. Mistress of disease, pestilence, and plague, she is one of the unholy 2. Go after Blessed Crops, then? Blessed Crops? Thurs and Z seem to be in agreement there. Did that say trio? I guess it did. That is very small print for me. Okay. Well, you can definitely sacrifice to Ronaldo again. But again, how much are we sacrificing? You've previously sacrificed 14 cows and 14 goods. That was one sacrifice. And then you sacrificed 25 cows. Goes, oh geez, so just 25 goods. Z will let the others decide. I'm the wrong person to ask. I know goods are worth less than cows. I don't remember the exact exchange rate. At least I always assumed goods were worth less than cows. Because, well, people bitch at me whenever I don't have any cows. Or I'm low on cows. People don't exactly bitch a whole lot at me when I'm low on goods. At least the clan ring doesn't. Bye, Mommy. Bammy. When you're doing quest, it does say 1 cow's worth of goods. Well, there you go. I guess there could be an equal exchange rate. I may have forgotten. I accept this responsibility. Actually, this guide says 14 goods should seal a deal. Well, you can do 14 goods then if you want. For Great Justice says 25 goods and 10 cows. Secret Tome. I mean, personally, we'll go with Interin here. There's never a guarantee the gods will answer a request, but a sacrifice should be worth at least 7 cows. 2 or 3 times as much would be better. You also do have the artifact, Blacktail the Bull, the treasure, which does help in cow production. $14 cows? 14 cows is a pretty safe sacrifice in my opinion. I think it's a good one. We'll go ahead and click it then. I vote on the biggest number you guys want. Let's do 18 then, just to be sure. I like to imagine this is what actually happens. You know, each season. They just spend days arguing, and this is why they can only make one decision per half season. And 2 decisions an entire season. We'll go with 14 since that was the combined ruling there, and Bernaldo revealed the workings of the swine blessing ritual. Kintara did offer 17 at the start. So you guys got the swine blessing ritual. Woo! Great warriors of the death god who mocked, assemble in your clan hall to make you an offer. The lands around here are rife of the undead. It is our duty to Hamak to wipe out these beings which are anathema to him. Give us permission to range about your Tula, slaughtering the unliving wherever they lurk. Humak was once Orlan's brother, but he severed his kinship ties in order to command the weapon called Death. Humakdi are known for their loathing of the undead, and sometimes for scorning those who do not share it. If we sacrifice to Humak, they will be likelier to succeed. They are great warriors. It is one thing to give away wealth, but another thing to give it away for nothing. If we sacrifice to Humak, they will be pleased. They are great warriors. We don't want them angry at us. Oh, these finicky bastards. No, Convox. It's been available on GOG for some time. I guess Steam, too, that's a thing. Kintara says refuse them. For Great Justice says 2, give them permission and gifts. Thurs says 3, give them permission and sacrifice to Hamak. Why would you want to get rid of undead? They're cute and huggable. Fred says 3. One, I don't help failures. Z says 1. Goes well with cheese said 3 up there. Bo says 1. Well, looks like then that There's a 3 votes for 3, 2 votes for 1, a single vote for 5, and a single vote for 2. So it looks like we're going with give them permission and sacrifice to Hamacht. In which case, of course, actually Fluffy makes a valid point, I can accept 3. Okay. Well, there you go. There's a majority vote there. In which case, the next question is, what are you sacrificing? Nothing, obviously. Of course, Kintara would say that because she wants to refuse them. For great justice, and Thurs say 14 cows. Goes well with Cheese says 15 goods. So far, 14 cows is in the lead, because it has 2 votes. So many decisions. Let's not give the cows to the death god, so I'll go with what Cheese said. In that case, there's a tie vote between 14 cows and 15 goods. Fred says 5 cows. Thurs says goods are fine. Okay, goods then. Okay, fine, goods then. Alright. Hooray! They praised us as a wise and honorable clan. They found specters and ghouls everywhere and put them to the sword. We knew that our lands were haunted, but had no idea just how much danger our people were in. We were overjoyed, and so gave them gifts. That could have been a worse resolution. Okay, you're now in storm season. Which is, of course, the mercurial season. And of course, you got Swine Blessing, which increases the fertility of your sows. For great justice is obviously going to say Cattle Raid. Raid the brown bears. Thur says Cattle Raid sounds good. Kintara says hear, hear. For great justice is magic time. Any other opinions from the clan ring on what to do with this turn? Cattle Raid sounds fine. Goes Little Cheese says Cattle Raid. Okay, we're going on a cattle raid against the brown bears, I assume. Brown boars, rather. That's actually the choice. Okay, so we can go on a raid versus the count. In case my question is, how much are we sending? They're known for their hatred of chaos. We're feuding with them. All in? You want to send everyone on the cattle raid? Or all foot half weapon thanes? Kintara doesn't know about all in. Remember that, in theory, the cattle raid has a smaller chance of succeeding if you send everyone, because then your people are more likely to be noticed. Then again, there were times I recorded myself sending everyone, and it worked out flawlessly, right? There's a difference between a cattle raid and an actual raid. On the flip side, if they actually do notice a smaller number and attempt to ride out to battle you, you'll have fewer people. If you send fewer people. Fred says all foot 7 thanes, and Z agrees with that. For Great Justice agrees with that too. Thurs agrees with that. Kentara says she would send fewer footmen. Or he, maybe. Sorry. I'm getting my pronouns mixed up here at 6:36 in the morning. Yeah, there's definitely more units than can be sent on a cattle raid. I think I've just associated Kentara with female due to the association with Ronaldo. Which, you know, might make sense considering the fact that, yeah. Alright, I'm doing a good job. Okay, we're gonna go ahead with 26 footies and 7 weapon thanes. The brown boar thanes met us at their Tula's border and asked us our business. We don't know how they knew we were coming, but we thought it best to salute them, and we're fighting their entire fjord. Okay, next turn. I mean, you can always try again. As goes Will Cheese says. Yeah, for Great Justice, the brown, you know, it could always happen. Obviously, they wouldn't expect you to be coming at them again. So we'll say 14 and 7. Raid the other clan we don't like. Oh, what was the other clan? The other clan was the Haran, which is all the fucking way down there. You could try to raid them too. You could also try to raid whoever the fuck you want, really. The Apple clan is one of your trading partners. You could explore your Tula for artifacts, yes. It's true, goes well with cheese. Cattle raids are not considered hostile actions. Definitely. Z says, exploring is not a bad idea. Hell, you can cattle raid your ally if you really want. By all means. Goes well with cheese likes the idea of exploring the Tula. As for Great Justice notes out, Thurs says, let's explore. Okay. Alright, then we can definitely do that. So... the game suggests this guy, and he's not a part of the clan ring. And it's pretty much focused on the Tula right now. How many people you want to have sent with them? Do you want a different leader completely? And this man right here? And you want to travel slowly, normally, quickly. Apparently, this Darndrev guy... He's not in the ring, he has very good combat, he has very good bargaining, he's 56. He worships the Saris. It's not a doula. Someone well-versed in the martial arts. He's very good. Tarasaran is on the ring. That's for great justice. Oranda's not. But I mean, this is an old guy. You can't use old people, right? Two Thanes, 15 footmen, and walk really slow. Send the old guy, Larian says. Alright, we'll send the old guy. Two Thanes, 15 footmen. Yeah, travel slowly here. Kisk is there speaking there. Can't go too fast, you'll base the guy at the coconut house. Big crack my bones here. Oregon Trail time, and now a minigame. Fingers crossed for Earthshaker eggs. I'm not seeing any objections to this from the clan ring, so we should keep to our Tula for now. Alright, I guess we'll go with this then. On our recent exploration of the Tula, we descended into a valley dense with thickets. There is a large quantity of old bones and ivory teeth there, some buried, some exposed. Surely our crafters could find some use for them, but you'd have to toy around with the crafters thing, I think. I just met with god talkers of the Arnering clan, and they said that the holy people of the Brown Boar clan have learned previously unknown secrets of the Orlant and Oroka story by listening to the story in the Sacred Way. It is too bad that we are feuding with the Brown Boars. They will never share this hard-won insight with us. You guys actually made it to another sacred time! 33 babies were born. You initiated 20 children as adults. The clan has 24 more people, 43 fewer head of cattle, 1 more horse, and 31 more sheep. You produced 948 bushels, and ate 801 bushels. 79 were lost due to spoilage. Our crafters produced 43 cows worth of goods. Our market made a profit of 6 cows worth of goods. Of course, a little pretty map there. I think the rain blessing is definitely helping out there for sure. You didn't even get attacked, which is nice. Alright. And you have 12 magic to spend. Our god talkers warn that the coming harvest will be very poor. We can expect an unusual number of rats and vermin this year. So I think we'll do what we did last time. And you guys can dicker over the remaining 5 points. Each member of the clan ring has 1 point of magic they can spend wherever they like. Z-Hole definitely wants to spend his on the crops. Goes well with cheese also says crops first. So, Thurs, you want meat? I mean, like herds? Mind herds all the same. Okay. For great justice wants mysteries. Fred wants crops. Health. Okay. We'll go with that for his point of magic. Bo? Kintara? Kintara said quest up there. And both said mysteries. Okay. That's one person having each spent a point of magic. There's 5 left. If you folks want to spend any more, you can. You'll have to talk about that amongst yourselves. If not, you can keep 5 in the bank and proceed. Looks like the reputation is still average. Goes well with cheese suggests 1 in trade and war. Tip, hunting kills undead. Fred says trade and war. Kintara says either 2 in war or 2 in trade. One of the two, not 1 in each. Trade, war, Diplo, then hold the rest, for great justice says. One trade, 1 war? Well, it looks like the most votes have gone towards, 1 trade and 1 war in holding on to the remaining 3. Because Goes Well with Cheese says that, Fred said that, and Thurs said that. Kintara doesn't think that the 2 should be split. It should be either one or the other. Like that, of course, or like that. Fred would have you put a point in diplomacy, too. Not Fred. For great justice. The children don't deserve anything. Fuck the children. Sir still prefers 1 trade, 1 war. Any sort of argument or discussion happening here among the clan ring? We only have so many actions, Kintara says. I don't think we need to focus on everything. I mean, are you going to trade and war, and sacrifice for mysteries, and do quests? And try to keep the vermin off of you by sacrificing the Malia? And try to survive the very poor harvest? Nope. For great justice says I think I'm done. Too tired to focus on this. That's fine. It is nearly 7 in the morning for me. I'll go ahead and randomize that pick later. I guess for now we'll, since Goes Well with Cheese and, Z and Third didn't change their minds. It's 1 in trade and 1 in war. And for great justice's spot will be replaced. Through random selection, of course. Okay, we'll click proceed for now. You can request all you want. It isn't making true. You have 3 more since the harvest is gonna be poor. How can we... Alright, let's go ahead and proceed. Orlanth is displeased that we did not succeed at making a pilgrimage to Carofin last year, and has withheld... We didn't know that was a thing! We didn't know! You never told us! Were we supposed to make a pilgrimage? Did we displease you? How? What was the secret, Orlanth? There with the magic. Yeah, all those 3 magic reserve points, gone. Okay. Well, then the magic would have been -3. That's also true. Alright. Let's see here. The replacement spot shall be filled by... Trite 2? I should probably clear the list. I don't even know whether that person's around. I'll go ahead and give it until 30 seconds. I probably need to refresh the list. I'll actually go ahead and refresh the list after this. I'll go ahead and junk everything. Alright. Close giveaway window. We're going to reopen the giveaway window. Give me a new list. Include people talking in the chat. So I'll need people to talk in the chat who are actually around. I won't actually include the viewer list here. Her. And then we have Irie, we need more craftsmen, the gods demand it. Obviously not Zehal. Obviously not Bo. Obviously not any other individuals who are involved. We'll go ahead and give you guys a minute or two to populate the chat. If you want an opportunity to be on the clan ring. Listen to the jaunty music in the background. We'll see who's paying attention. For 4, great justice is gone. You must all copulate. Alright, that'll do. Let's go ahead and roll the dice. Bozo TCC. Are you going to be active enough to fulfill the duties of for great justice as a member of the clan ring? Alright. In the case, it has been settled. Now, because I'm such a nice guy, what I'm actually going to do before we get on with this new year is I will refresh all of your Twitch video browsers for you. I will break the video here. I'm going to go get something to drink. It'll be broken for like maybe 2.5 minutes. And so that way you guys don't have to pause or refresh yourselves. I'll do that for you because I'm a nice guy. So, don't touch that dial. We will return very shortly. And someone will have to link the chat because I don't have it.